CHEKnews.com/givingback.
It's pet check time, and this little sweetie is Juno. Look at that face. Juno's so excited to have her cone off because she's had surgery. So I'm having to watch because she'll definitely lick the leg there. Yes, sweetie bear. She's just a sweet, sweet little puppy, but a sad story.
A sad story. Total accident. She's a 4-month-old Cockapoo, so she's a Cocker Spaniel crossed with a poodle, and she's very sweet. So she was dropped by the child in the family and broke her leg. So and broke it badly.
Right.
So it had to be plated. It had to be a number of things. So, you know, unfortunately, the family wasn't prepared for everything that she would need afterwards.
Okay.
Like sometimes it's not even about the money. When people do medical surrenders, and it's something I really like to talk about because people get really angry when I post a medical surrender and they say, "Why did you take that animal away? Why did you take that animal from that family?" It's usually them saying, "We can't deal with this." And it's not just they can't afford it. Sometimes they can't afford it, but also they can't afford what happens afterwards.
Right. The care afterwards and the modifications you might have to make.
Lots of and even if we say we paid for their surgery and they took that animal home, it could swallow something again. It could, this is just the beginning. And especially with puppies with a broken leg, you're going to have rechecks, arthritis, things like that early.
Yeah,
so
and around especially small kids, that's going to be an issue with healing.
Yeah, and she's going to be very protective of her leg. So, you know, sometimes it's not the best for them to stay with a family. And we don't go and rip them out of her.
Well, isn't it usually the people surrender them at the vet clinic, where the vet clinic is like, well, if you can't pay for it, we'll have to euthanize this dog.
Yeah.
And then they leave the dog there and they call you.
Or we've had people just drop them at the vet, sign them over saying we want nothing to do with it, it's injured. We had a cute little chocolate lab puppy surrendered this week that people are up in arms that we didn't pay for it and give it back to the owner. The owner didn't want the dog.
Right.
So we just don't get into a lot of stuff when we post them.
No,
because there's a lot of privacy.
There's privacy issues.
There's privacy
and
issues.
you also don't want to make the people who surrendered the animal, or feel bad because they did the right thing by surrendering the animal.
Absolutely. So I'm just asking that people be a little bit
less judgy. How about less judgy? How about we lead with kindness?
Yes.
And give people the benefit of the doubt and assume everyone's doing what's best for the animal.
Everybody's trying their hardest. We're trying our hardest. We don't really go and just take animals away from people. So this is a lovely dog, Juno, who's going to be looking for homes, and her leg is almost healed. She has to wear a cone because she's one of those dogs that no matter what we did, she tore all the stitches out.
Oh my goodness.
So that was another time she had to go back into the vet, be sedated, put staples in, all this stuff.
She couldn't even have those alternative cones, the onesies we showed last week, because she's just
and the wonderful foster made her a little sock, which she tore apart in minutes. She's going to definitely do it. Yeah. She just wants to get out and run, and unfortunately she's going to have to be confined for a while because of her legs. So, you know, we're looking for the right home for her where they're going to be able to continue with her rehab and do that and make sure that she doesn't break her leg again, because sometimes when they've been broken and we've plated them, if they let them run around and do too much, they break them again.
Right. Okay.
Super important that she gets somebody who is very capable of making sure she follows her rehab directions.
What an absolute sweetheart, though.
She is.
She's looking at her foster mom right now, so she definitely loves her people.
She loves her people.
Will bond to whatever family adopts her.
And she's great with dogs. She's great with people. She'll be fine in any home. She's just and she's only 4 months old. She's a lovely dog.
And what about cats?
Cats, I'm sure she would be fine with them. Yeah.
Oh, look at this, sweetheart. Well, if you're interested in Juno, I'm just going to lift you up so everyone can see your face again. Just go to our website, CHEKnews.ca. Click on the Pet Check page there. We'll have a link to the Victoria Humane Society with adoption information. Thanks for watching.